Hey everybody, it's Safi and Marco dishing out on the movies. Well, this is another addition to the Michael Myers Halloween ranking videos that Marco loves to do, especially those ranking ones. He's a good old millennial,
so
and they
Safi,
love those.
How would you rank the insides of the Michael Myers' house sets?
Well, my favorite one is just what the gay guys did. I mean, I thought it was beautiful. I just loved it. I couldn't even believe that was the same house.
That's the worst one.
It probably wasn't.
Or wait, no, the worst one would be probably part 6, but that was just a joke, Safi.
Oh, I loved it.
It's called a joke.
It was so beautiful. All the woodworking and the decorative glass and the windows.
Safi,
it's just unbelievable. And the paintings paint.
How would
I loved it.
How would you rank all the victims in the series?
Oh, really? I know he's joking because there's so many that you couldn't even. I don't even know if you could count.
How would you rank?
I dare somebody to count all the people he killed.
Rank the dogs in the series from cutest to ugliest.
I don't want to do that because I don't want to think about the ones that. Well, I guess they were all killed, right?
No, the one in part. Wait, yeah, it was. Never mind.
I don't want to talk about that. I know 2 people who've lost their pets in the last 2 weeks, and it's.
Well, that's what what happens to everyone, though, Safi. They die.
They don't live forever.
They
that's
die.
True. I know. Well,
they die.
We've had our own share of that.
Have you ever had a pet earthworm?
No, I haven't. Just cats.
The only one that wouldn't die would be like if you had a tortoise or a turtle.
No, that's not true. When I was a kid, I had pet turtles. I had Rocky, and I had this little one, and I tried to help it do the Pledge of Allegiance. I think I did it once too many. It passed away.
God, Safi.
It was a baby.
You killed a turtle?
It was I don't know. It died. I don't know. We had another one, Rocky, and he lived a long time.
God.
He loved his lettuce.
You're worse than Michael Myers.
No, Marco. Okay, Marco has a great take on the mask. All the masks that were done, and really, you should at least look at them. You may not want to watch all the movies, but you should take a quick look and look at the mask to see, because there are definite differences amongst the movies.
So,
go ahead, Marco.
So number 12 is the mask from, the second mask, technically, from the Halloween 2 remake. What do you think, Safi? It's pretty bad.
It looks like something from Game of Thrones or something. I don't know.
I don't like how, I'm fine with showing Michael's face. I'm not a fanboy loser, because in Halloween Kills, they showed his face, and I thought that was, it was okay, and I thought, it's fine to show his face, but there's just this look where the mask is, ripped apart, and, you show his face, with the mask, it looks so dumb, and it looks so stupid, and almost like a hobo wearing Michael's mask. Really don't like that at all. Number 11... is the mask.
That's worse.
Oh, Safi.
I don't like that one at all. That's so plain. He might as well be an alien from another planet. It doesn't have any character or definition in it. It's too smooth.
Yeah, it's the mask from Halloween 4. And there's a number of reasons why you shouldn't like this mask. Number 1, on the poster, they showed the mask from the first movie, and so they falsely advertised. I would consider that false advertising. I mean, it's right there. Someone should actually redo the posters, but put the real masks on there. Because, even you guys shit all over Halloween Resurrection, but on that poster, it's the mask from the fucking movie. So, at least there's that. With Halloween 4, they baited you because they hate you so much and they think you're dumb. They think you Halloween fanboys are really dumb. And I don't. I just think you're stupid. But another thing is that with this mask, it really doesn't fit the actor. Because this is the same guy who played him in Part 6. And in Halloween 4, he's very much like a robot. Like, almost like there was a Michael Myers animatronic at the Halloween store that got loose. And he's chasing around people. Like, it just, the mask looks so dumb. But the reason why I put it above the last one is because I like how you don't see his face. I think that just the look of that ripped apart with, like, the mask is barely held together. You know, I don't like that. I prefer it when it's together. Number 10 is the mask from Halloween 2. And
it's still problematic.
what do you well, here's I'll explain.
The hair is weird.
The hair is weird.
It looks so phony. I mean, I know it's a mask, but I mean, it looks like another person, like he dyed his hair.
Well, let me explain what happened. This is the same exact mask from the first movie, Safi.
Oh.
But apparently Deborah Hill, one of the creators, she took the mask home and she, like, put it under the bed or something, and she smoked a lot, and so she wore down the mask. And so that's why the mask looks so bad, is because it was damaged from being taken home, and it wasn't put in, like, a display.
Should have put in a bag.
Should have been in a vault somewhere, like like the biggest vault in the world. Like, they really, like, made the mask go from looking cool to looking like trash.
Did she get in trouble?
I don't know.
She should have. That's terrible.
Well, she was one of the creators, so I guess she's probably exempt from getting in trouble. Here's number 9. It's the Halloween 2018 mask. Safi's shaking her head.
No.
I just hate how, I mean, this mask is literally, they took the original mask design and then they made it look like an old man's skin. Like, it looks awful. It looks just terrible.
It's still too plain. I don't know.
The one thing I like about it is the attention to detail. As people pointed out, there is a hole in the neck where she stabbed him in the original movie with the needle pen.
Oh.
And I thought that, like, stuff like that was cool. But overall, I really don't like it. It's really boring. Number 8 is the mask from the remake, the first mask.
I'm surprised you don't have that as the top one in the worst department.
Well, what do you mean?
Oh, wait a minute. This is when he's a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's why it looks so weird. Now I see what the rest of the outfit looks like.
It's just so plain. And it's a mask made for an adult, and it really doesn't, like, look scary on him. But that's the one where you said about the eyebrows.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard to believe.
Because it was in, like, darker lighting. And so I really think that it could have been better. It just, there's so many times in the series where the series falls on its face because they're so much focused on the original. And they're not focused on making a good movie. You know, they need to focus on making a good movie and not focus on, like, copying the original. And then number 7 is the Halloween H2O mask. So you like that one?
Well, kind of. It looks like it's gravitating more towards more realistic. The hair is still odd, though.
I like it a lot. I like the hair. I think that the hair is cool.
I'm just thinking about the color.
I think that I love how you can see his eyes. That's something a lot of people complain about. You can see his eye! Well, you can see it in the original too, so F off. And in the original, they show his whole face. So who cares? Like, I actually think that he looks like scarier, so you can see his eyes, because you know that it's like a human somehow under there. And that, like, he looks scarier. And I think that his mask is, like, so much better than the movie itself. It isn't the only mask. They had this whole mask controversy. Like, they had all these other shitty masks. They even had a scene, like a split second, where his mask was computer generated. But the thing is that
Why?
I don't know, but I really like this mask. I think it's underrated, and I think that once again, if it was in a better movie, then you would love it.
Well, I think the problem I'm having with those masks with the reddish tinted hair is that he was a blonde, and then I know his hair got
Ew.
darker. Michael Myers when he's a kid.
In the remake?
Oh, in the remake. Yeah, oh, okay. You gotta look at whichever. I don't know. He was never a
Safi,
ginger.
it's a mask.
He was never a ginger.
It's a mask.
I know, but it's just weird to see him having
It's a
ginger hair.
mask.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, Safi, that's fucking stupid. Okay, number 6 is the Halloween 5 mask.
Oh.
This is one that's kind of underrated. I like it because I think that he looks mean. The mask sort of has a mean look on it. It sort of look, but the thing about the part 5 mask is what we talked about. It does not fit. It's way too big for this actor, and it looks like almost like a henchman wearing a Michael Myers mask.
Yeah.
But I really like the hair, and I really like how the mask almost looks like sculpted. It looks like it was just sculpted from scratch. It looks really sort of like homemade, and I think that that's cool. Number 5 is the original mask. What do you think about that one, Safi? I mean, it's boring.
It looks heavy.
It's cool, but it looks good because of the lighting. Like if you look at it up close and you really examine it, it's really good, but it's the basis for better masks. Like that's the thing about a lot of things, like with the series even, is that they have all this past stuff that they can use as reference. Like they know, okay, people like the way this mask looks because of this, this, and this. And so we can change this, this, and this and make a better mask overall. And so, but I still really like it. I think it's good, but it's just boring in comparison to the better masks. And number 4 is the Halloween Resurrection mask. I really like this mask a lot.
Yeah, I like that a lot better. I don't know about the eyes, but I like the rest of it.
You know, well, they painted in the eyes because because of all the idiots who complained about how we can see his eyes. We don't like that.
Well, how is he supposed to see to walk around and do his part? He has to be able to see through the mask. Oh, see how different the eyes are?
But you can see his eyes in there, too. You can see the skin. So it really, I think that...
that doesn't have any definition in the face. Look at that compared to the last mask. You should see that? The cheek are weird.
I much prefer the Resurrection mask. I love how white it is. It looks a lot whiter and sort of...
It is very white.
It looks scary and it looks very menacing. And I love the hair. I love the eyebrows. You know, people have made fun of the eyebrows, which is really weird because...
That adds to an expression. They could have done
it's
more.
It's a mask.
I know that, but it and the eyes, they just make them look like can't say that, but like
Safi.
he's a zombie.
Well, no, I mean about the eyebrows. Like people complain.
That's what I mean, eyebrows.
People complained about these eyebrows, but it's like it's a mask. Like you aren't allowed to put eyebrows on a mask.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, I'm saying that to the fanboys, Safi.
Okay, well those are very plain. I mean, they're just like
I think that they're
would
cool.
draw a picture and you just put an eyebrow.
I think the mask looks really good. It looks way better than the first one. It's very scary. And you know it looks so good in the darkness. Like if you put it down in the darkness, it looks so much better than the first one.
Yeah, this is kind of like a little past the lunch hour, so the sun is very bright.
So maybe it would look better to you if it was in like pitch black dark, because that's why I liked in the movie because it's always like in the darkness, and it looks really good. Number 3 is The Curse of Michael Myers Mask, Part 6.
That doesn't even look like any of the other masks.
Oh, I really like it. Once again, it looks very homemade, and it's the same actor from Part 4, and it fits the actor from Part 4 a lot better. And it looks so cool and so like just scary and just awesome. And another thing about it that I don't think you can say about any of the other masks that Safi pointed out is that in the scene where he's walking across the street to chase them, the mask has like a mean expression. But then in this scene at the end, when in the theatrical cut, it looks like he has like a smile on his face. And so I really like that the mask can almost like transform into different expressions uh, on depending on the situations that you look at it and the angles and the lighting. And so I think that that's really cool. Number 2.5 is the first mask from Halloween 2, the remake. I love the hair and how the hair's like poofy and it. Oh shit. We're using Safi's phone to look at the pictures of the masks.
That was sports.
Because we can't do this from memory.
It's a sports update. Don't worry about it.
But this hair, I love how it's poofy and how it's just.
That's different.
It's got blood in it too, and I love how there's blood all over the face. And I think it's really cool mask.
More realistic with the blood on the face
Yeah.
and part of it ripped.
Yeah.
That's really good.
It's ripped somewhat, but it's not ripped completely,
No,
so that's why I like it.
But I mean, for them to go through, kill all those people, and nobody ever touches the mask. I mean, really? Come on.
And then number 2 is the Halloween Kills mask, which what?
Looks like he's overweight.
No, that's just because of the picture. But I love this mask. It's something I wasn't able to talk about in the review because we were talking about the negatives mostly. But I really loved the mask. I love the burnt look on half of the face. How half of it is burnt.
Because he was in a fire.
It looks so cool, and it could easily be number 1 if number 1 didn't exist. It's a really cool mask, and it has like such a menacing vibe to it. Obviously, because he was burnt. And it shows he can come back from being burnt. That's really scary.
Yeah.
And a lot of people said that with part 4, it should have been burnt up. He should have had a burnt up mask instead of that shitty one for part 4. You like that one, Safi?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not as much as the previous one, though, right? You like that one more.
Well, no. That one... that one's good. It's just it and everything, like tearing away a little bit of the mask, having blood on it, which, my God, he's killed so many people where he's like in their face.
Yeah.
I can think of one like the girl who helped the little girl escape, the one in the hospital, the nurse. He killed her right up to her face almost, and he would have had blood on his face.
And so I really love that Halloween Kills mask. And they even have like a little smile almost on the right side of his
it does
mouth.
look like a smirk.
And I think that that's pretty cool. So I really love the Halloween Kills mask. But my number 1 mask, and Safi's number 1 I think too, is the first one, the first remake.
Oh yeah.
Mask with the, this was the first one that did the whole rotten look. Because that's what Rube Zombie said. He said, why wouldn't the mask be rotten? Because latex rots and gets old. And so it would be so much cooler and scarier if the mask had this like rotten look. And it almost looks like a Frankenstein monster type of mask. Like, it is so cool. The white is sort of like grayish a little bit. And the hair's a little messy and poofy. I just love this mask. This is the best mask. I so much wish that they would be able to make more movies with this mask and not like a fucking remake. Because that's the thing that ruined it, is that we're seeing this awesome mask in a crappy remake that's just redoing the original. And like, I want to see this mask in a sequel. So I really love that mask. What do you have to say about it, Safi?
Well, I liked it because I thought it had more definition in the facial features.
Yeah.
And I know it's a mask, but I just think that the things that I've seen at Halloween stores, we have this in Fairborn, Ohio, uh, another town nearby. They have a mask shop, and they have the most unbelievable mask, and this should be unbelievable too, with all
Yeah.
the features, well-defined features, and
And you can see his eyes too, which was another
oh
thing,
yeah,
is that I love how you can see his
oh
eyes.
yeah. Well, I like. This sounds funny. The eyebrows.
Yeah, they're pretty
Is
good.
and that's for some reason. I guess that's important to me, because I don't have any. But I guess eyebrows can really make somebody look really good, or they can make them look bad when they pluck them to death. But for him, you want to make him look scary, and all you have to work with is this mask.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, really, if you think about what does he wear, he wears this big one-piece outfit that's really nondescript, and all really what you have is this mask and maybe the way he walks, or
His walk is very important.
but you're limited, so you've got to take advantage of what you have, and the mask and the walk. Uh, Maybe the speed at which he walks, or the slowly coming towards you like you're going to kill you walk. I don't know, but those are important. So I like that one because of the eyebrows. So I don't like those plain masks. They don't do anything for anybody. I mean, if you wanted to dress up as Michael Myers, those crappy plain masks, you're just a joke.
Yeah.
That doesn't do anything.
So, anyways,
Well,
Safi?
if you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe. We love new subscribers. We welcome you with our open arms. And if you have a comment about what you think of the best mask, I mean, even if you don't want to watch all these movies, because I think you might get burnout. I'm kind of burned out on it. But I've been listening to the music when I do stuff. I'll listen to music. I've been listening to Halloween music, because it's part of Halloween, scary music. So take a look at, just watch a little bit of the movies if you don't want to watch the whole thing of all of them, and look at the mask and see what you think, because then you see him in motion, you see what he's doing,
And the lighting. The lighting is very important.
I know we're in a car with the sun is very, I mean, it's very
I designed my own mask, and for the lighting I put it in the darkness, and I made the background like dark blue and black. And because the lighting's very important for Michael Myers masks.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
goodbye
everybody.
everybody.
Bye.